Good evening. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon and the Dewpoint Isle Estate. Now, for those of you who remember our foray last time, we had a brief foray into the Warrens, opening it up proper for us to explore in the future. Though at the moment, we have a different goal in mind. We are going to be paying the Courtyard a visit again, to more or less try to do what we failed last time and lost 3 people in the attempt. I would like to say that it is because I have the utmost confidence in our team, though, to be fair, I am fairly confident in them. It's a fairly solid team. And we actually have a proper healer with us this time who isn't going to cause more trouble than she's worth. But I will admit that the main reason we're going into this one is because we need the cash and we need the crests. Which I will admit does not fill me with the greatest of joy. Bring some torches with us. Bring 3 shovels will do. Bring 5 of each. Now let's... I think some holy water will be required. Well, bring 2. 2 seems like a pretty good number. And I don't think the skeleton key has anything we really need. Not for this one, anyway.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
Alright, let's see if we can have a bit of shot this time.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
Oh no. Right, I forgot that Sweet Treat is obsessed with this sort of thing. On the plus side, at least this time around, we brought with us some anti-venom in order to actually deal with the ridiculously frequent blight attempts that can also happen here. But you will probably notice a theme with our team this time around. All of them are fully capable of bleed.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Granted, the fact that these 2 are together again is going to make actually trying to gather supplies interesting.
struck.
Who knew that when combating blood-sucking monsters, bringing a dog is incredibly useful?
Impressive.
Just to take care of that. Get rid of you while we're at it. Let's see. No real point trying to use stun on these things. They're pretty much immune to it.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Actually, we're just going to... Normally I wouldn't, but... no harm in... delaying a turn.
As the fiend falls,
to not only get some
faint hope
healing in,
blossoms.
but also to avoid giving us a major debuff.
the maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is the end of things.
Let's break you. A little bit more in the way of reward for our efforts. Might as well just give her some... remove her stress. Because if we've got the chance to do so, why not? I will admit it is very interesting, if only because of the fact that our team seems to have lost more stress coming in here than when they started. At least so far.
A powerful blow. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Ooh, we get... This is a good item for the abomination, honestly. Okay, we're just gonna be quickly eating some food in order to make some room. Because, I will admit, either we're getting lucky or we just picked a really good healer for this. We've got a battle coming up. Yep. Ah, yes, and more bones. Let us see if we can, if Sweet Treat can avoid the allure of poking them. Again. Might as well kill you.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
And you. Let's see. Actually, we can just attack both. 'Cause why not?
A death by inches.
And they gone.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, we did not have any major issues going in there. Wonderful. And it's so nice to see our party, well, really have no issues with stress. Ah, damn it. Stop doing this. One hit. Miss. And he will be dead. Ah yes, the thing about guard is that it will only stop... well...
Their formation is broken.
it only
Maintain
stops
the
effects
offensive.
aimed at individual targets. It doesn't have any real impact on... on group attacks, or of effects like our Houndmaster can do.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, money. Honestly, I'm not going to be using this item, simply because... yes, it gives the Ritzbuns more health, but... that minus to stun is... not worth it. Let's get rid of you. We're leaving this particular little hive there because... simply because it would be a good stress healer when all is said and done. Let's see. Now, some people are probably screaming at me right now for recognizing that I'm going a similar path to last time we were here. And this is intentional. As I said, we're kind of low on money, and I would like to gather as much of it as possible.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Stun you for the moment. Death for everyone. Yes, I have been reduced to making vampire jokes. No, I do not regret anything.
devastating blow. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And everyone gets a bit more health. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get the inspiring tune on it, just
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and
help
driven
lower
into the mud.
Just help lower her stress levels, but well, we still have a thing we can use for that, so it's no real big deal. And I don't think we're going to be using those herbs. Though on the plus side, I'm pretty sure we didn't pay for those. I think we got those for free. Ah, yes. We actually have blood for this, too.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Let's see... Alright. A little bit there. And why not? We'll bring some additional stuff with us. Oh, we actually are heading in the right direction. Which means we are about to come up against our very old friend, the Crocodilian.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
We meet again, you prick. Move back as quickly as possible so everyone else is within proper range. Let's keep boosting that finale, shall we? Damn. And try and bring that stress down a bit as well while we're at it.
Exposed to a killing blow. A decisive pummeling.
There we go, we've managed to stun the damn thing. So that's... So for at least one round, we don't have to worry about... Well, not one round, it still has multiple actions, but at least for one little bit, it wasn't able to cause us too much in the way of harm. Let's see how much... Let's finish this bloody monstrous little bastard off. You know, provided that we can actually hit the damn thing.
The ground quakes.
Which thankfully we can.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Admittedly, I could have taken a moment.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. Might as well go for it. Ah, we are sadly out of shovels.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
Wait, woohoo, that was close. That was very close. Almost walked right into a trap. Alright, before we go... Well, we've managed to succeed here, but before we abandon the place, we're gonna go back, burn a hive in order to reduce someone's stress, probably Emily's, provided she doesn't get stressed out en route. And then we're gonna do a bit more exploring. I will admit I kind of wish I had seen the fact that the jester was bleeding before we ate that food, because that hunger definitely stressed a lot of people out. But we're pushing on, if just for a little bit more, because, as I said, we kind of need cash. Okay, nothing to offer. And spiders. Huh. Well, will admit I'm a little surprised to see just normal bugs
Injury and
here, but
despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
still, spiders are spiders. They'll die like any other.
Masterfully executed.
One down. Two down. And you'll probably be dead first chance you get.
Be gone, fiend! A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And we've explored the whole
In
place.
those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
Welcome to the Crimson Courtyard, properly. But yes, we got a decent haul from that. Just as far as cash is concerned. But our reward in heirlooms was more than makes up for the lack of money. Now let us see what we've got. Ooh, Sweet Treat is deadly. Nice. Let's see, Scythe is... Will gain extra stress if the torch is above 75. Problematic, but alright. Emily is Tone Deaf. That's not good. Especially when combined with Scythe. Oh well.
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
Basically, what part of the reason why I didn't wanted to delay invading the courtyard is once you open it up, the Crimson Courtyard starts to become infectious. The courtyard starts to spread its infection to other areas. So over time, different areas will experience, well, an increase in numbers of bloodsuckers, since they will be leaving the courtyard to travel elsewhere for prey. So let's see. Everyone's leveled up. Sinister got rid of the first illness. Fritzbuns has gained syphilis. So that's gonna have to be treated. Thankfully, Ritzbuns we're not in a particular hurry to get her back out in the field, since we have no one to really pair her with to tackle higher level dungeons, and she will refuse to go on lower expeditions unless there is literally no one else to do it with. Now let's see, can we? Yes, we can. Let's see, yeah, we'll go with armor, since not dying is probably a bit more important right now. So we can actually level up people's armor to the next level. However, I might hold off on that, at least not on everyone. Just because, as I said, our money is currently limited, so I will make a note of it next time we send an expedition out. Those four will get upgraded, but we're gonna have to upgrade people piecemeal, as it were. And can we also... Well, we can make it cheaper, but that's about it. What else can we do? Upgrade? Yes, this seems like...
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Okay. So that will definitely help more in the long term to make actually repairing some of our losses a bit easier. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, you're a gambler, aren't you? Let's see, who is left? You two can go and pray. We'll send Scythe to gamble.
Strong drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life.
And we can't really do anything with Sweet Treat because he will only go into the Penitence Hole, and it's currently occupied. Which is annoying, but eh. But yes, that will be all for this time. Until next time, my name is Brightops, and I look forward to hearing from you.